Welcome to.
I want pizza.
Okay, you watch Peter.
I like this so we mix it up.
Okay.
Welcome
Welcome
to
Autism.
Autism and
How about working in ten?
welcome to Autism and Us.
And us.
I want pizza.
You want what?
Draw a robot.
Daddy draw a robot.
So, well,
Just draw robot.
Okay. Bye.
Draw robot.
Daddy draw a
Is he
robot.
present?
Mommy draw robot.
Mummy,
Yeah, Mummy
Nanny
draw a
draw
robot.
and Nanny loves drawing robots. Cheese.
Okay. Bye. No, don't touch that.
Big cheese.
Cheese, Cash.
Cheese.
That's a good one.
Screen up.
Hi guys, welcome to Autism and Us.
Welcome.
This is our first episode.
Pizza.
Yeah. Okay. So
This is
bye.
Cash.
Bye.
Bye. Hi and bye.
I'm going to watch robots.
You did really good. We got a thumbnail out of that, so cheering. I'm Sarah.
I'm Matt.
Okay, so we decided to do a YouTube series called Autism and Us because we wanted to raise awareness for autism. It is the month of April, and in Australia it is Autism Awareness Month. A little bit of background story about us is that when our little boy, we have a little boy, his name is Cash.
Yeah. Yeah. Later.
That's Cash. So when he was 3.5, he was diagnosed with ASD, which is Autism Spectrum Disorder, and it completely changed our life. It changed the direction that our life was going. So it was about a month ago. I'm a part of a mastermind program, and one of the challenges that they had set out was to speak on camera for 10 days straight, just about something that you knew of, a topic that you were passionate about, and I chose to speak about autism. And it's something that I had wanted to do for a couple of years. I ended up putting up 10 videos on Facebook every day, and speaking for a couple of minutes every day about autism. Matt joined in. I put up a video once a day for 10 days. Matt ended up joining in on a couple of the videos.
Yeah. Number 1 and number 10, isn't it? Or number 5 as well.
Not number 1. I think you were number 5 and
Number 5 and number 10.
Yeah, they were his. We discussed a different topic every day, and we actually got a really great response on Facebook from our friends and family. We had over 4,500 to 5,000 views on our videos.
Which is a lot.
A lot.
For our friends and family. Yeah.
We have like 1,200 friends and family between us, so the fact that we got that sort of response, and such a positive response too. We had a lot of people commenting, and they were quite
Supportive.
very supportive.
Everyone was really understanding and supportive, and yeah, it was good.
It was really great to raise that awareness. And we decided, because we did get such a great response, that we were going to take it to another level, and we wanted to move it to our next platform, which would be YouTube. So here we are with our Autism and Us YouTube series. So we are planning on doing 6 episodes in this series on my YouTube channel, which is Sarah C, and Matt will be in as many as he can do.
I'm going
He's got notes. So yeah, we'll just jump into it. The one thing that we were aware of is taking it to a different platform with YouTube. We did have a couple of concerns, obviously going on the internet. We were a little bit afraid of getting the hate from some people, whether or not we said the right things or whether we didn't. So we are a little bit cautious of that. It is something that we have definitely considered and tossed and turned about, but we've decided we are going to go ahead and create this series just so that we can really provide some value to parents or grandparents cousins, aunties, friends, anybody that, you know, really could relate to autism, and anybody that really, you know, even doesn't relate to autism, if we can sort of help anybody that, you know, if we can provide some sort of value to anyone, really, that is our main purpose of this series. So please keep in mind that we are not specialists, we are just parents of a little boy with autism. So please keep that in mind when watching our videos.
Sorry to interrupt, I think that's more important though, because specialists don't necessarily have children that have autism. Yeah, they have clients that come in every day, and they're not living with them. They're not living with them every day and doing bedtime and mealtime and wake up time and tantrums. And I understand that they are experts and they are there to help us, but we've got to remember that the parents need to be sharing information, because that's what happens 23 hours of the day, rather than once a week you go to the specialist and go, oh my God, he was so right. Yeah, they're right, but they can't share the information that we can share amongst ourselves as parents. That's honestly the way that it works. So yeah, sorry to interrupt. Yeah, so in saying that, today I just wanted to talk about how I want to contribute to Cash's development and autism awareness in the coming weeks. As a male and a father, we're inclined to try and want to fix everything. I know I am, at least. I try and fix absolutely everything. And being a tradie, I like to think that I'm pretty good at it at times. So.
Yeah.
Now, when something like autism appears in your family right under your nose, it's a real shock. Your deep down urge to try and fix the situation, it's thrown into chaos. You can't fix the situation. You start doing hours and hours of research, and you know, I was reading books and trying to understand and come to terms with the diagnosis. I was reading books on the human brain and autism and teaching children with autism, and you know, we really are proactive in our search for the answers that we desperately want and desire. But you know, at times we might think that Cash can't do this or can't do that, but in reality he can do so much more than what we first anticipated. His progression, it's immense, and we believe the changes in his life that we've made and that he's made, it's seen these come to life. You know, we just want to share our story and spread awareness. It's as simple as that. Like I said, we need to share it amongst ourselves and the general public who have no knowledge whatsoever of autism. And you know, it's good to just learn new things and learn things about disorders. And so when you see someone in the street that you might think have autism, you're not going to be judging them and think, gee, he's a naughty kid, but in reality he might not be. When the little kid's covering his ears and saying it's too loud, he's not being naughty. And I've seen that myself.
Screaming in the shopping centre.
I've seen that myself before Cash's diagnosis, and I myself honestly thought, what is that parent doing? Like, he's screaming and throwing toys across the supermarket, and I thought, what is he doing? Because I'd never had any dealings with it. I didn't know.
Although, as we mentioned in like the Autism Us series, we talked about how parents, you know, would have the connectors with the harness with the kids, like the leashes or so, and how we could all be so judgy as to how a parent could have a child on a leash, like let them roam free, whereas
now we understand.
Yeah, it's maybe not so black and white, you know, maybe
and
that was necessary. Like, we have been in situations ourselves where, like, I've actually considered that, because
this is the reason why, though.
A little boy has run in front of cars.
Yeah,
you know,
he gets overwhelmed. So with all his senses and receptors, they're all working overtime. So when there's too many senses being used, you know, sight and smell and the loud noises and touch, and you know, he can just panic and run away. He can just run off. Like, for example, going to the Eka or the supermarket, or I'm telling you, he is gone because it's too loud. There's a bell crashing, there's a dog barking over in the corner. You know, it's just, it does get difficult for them. We get angry ourselves, or I do, and then I think, he can't even help it.
We didn't realise, like when he
This is pre-diagnosis.
Yeah, well, when he was 3, we took him to Time Zone, and like we went down to the Gold Coast. We live in Brisbane, so it's not that far, but it was a big thing for us to take him away. We love our little holidays, and we like made a thing about going to Time Zone on the Gold Coast, and we honestly were so excited for Cash. We thought he would love it. He loves the claw sort of vending machines. And in the end, he kept running away from us, and we were starting to get frustrated because all we could think about was safety. Like somebody could take you, you know, and we were starting to get frustrated. And in the end, he literally just covered his ears and laid on the ground rocking
at the entrance to Time Zone.
And that was like the first time that Matt and I sort of looked at each other. Like we literally just looked at each other like with just broken hearts because we didn't know, and you know, we weren't educated enough at that point. And that was one of my sort of you know, moments where that was really difficult. And I made an effort to you know, really educate myself about autism and how we can make a better life for him, and not just him, but you know, his friends. He's got little autistic friends, and they're so beautiful, and I love them to death. And you know, we wanted to make more awareness, I guess, for the mums and the dads and the grandparents and the other little
brothers
kids.
and the sisters and
yeah, exactly, and all the little ones at the school and the community. Like it's very important to us as parents that we can create that awareness. And that is how Autism Us has stemmed from.
yeah, that's how it's happening.
That is what's happening here.
We're aiming to do here is have some sort of structure, and it's, you know, have some sort of organisation so that it is coming across clear and concise. We don't want to come across as rambling and we're doing this week and next week the same thing. We want to sort of cover all bases, and you know, we might not cover everything. We might do some more videos after these 6, but
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
we want to see what the reception's like on a different platform. As we said, we did get a great response from Facebook, and that YouTube, obviously being a different platform, different people that don't know us or our story, it might be a different reaction, and yeah, that's what we're sort of prepared for.
So thanks guys, thanks for watching, and we really do appreciate your time. We know, you know, no one has to sit there and watch the videos, but you know, we are trying to be as informative as possible, without coming across as boring.
Well, this series comes at a great point, a great time, because it is April. So as I said before, it's Autism Awareness Month. Tomorrow, I think, is actually Autism Awareness Day.
Yeah.
So hopefully I can get this uploaded tonight, and that could be uploaded.
We'll be on our way.
Yeah, we'll be on. Yeah. We'll start. So thank you so much for watching, guys. We hope we could add some value to you with this video. That is literally our main that is our main goal for this whole series. So thank you so much for watching us and supporting us, and we appreciate you taking the time, and we will see you in our next video.
Thanks guys.
Bye.